Hello and welcome to the Total Entertainment Podcast with me, Paul Collins. Well, I have to say it's been an eventful, uneventful kind of week with no events. And what do I mean by that? Well, we had a week of back-to-back named storms in the UK. So you had Storm Dudley, Storm Eunice and Storm Franklin. Now, what does the weather report have to do with entertainment? Well, you see, the first show that I had planned for this week was Idols, and that was a rescheduled show from the pandemic, and it got cancelled again, not because of coronavirus, no, because the Welsh government instructed Transport for Wales to shut down the rail network for Storm Eunice, which, to be fair, it was a good call. Not that I normally would give the Welsh Government praise for doing a good call, because normally I wouldn't, because they are the enemies of live entertainment. But it was the right call, because it was a very dangerous storm where millions of pounds worth of damage occurred in Wales, let alone the rest of the UK. And a good example of this is the storm damage to the O2 Arena in Greenwich, London, where the O2 Arena, which was originally named as the Millennium Dome, had a roof that was designed for 10 years, and a big chunk of that roof was removed by Storm Eunice. So anyone that's got tickets to a show in the near future, it's going to be cancelled. So best to contact your ticket retailer to see if you should hold on to the ticket and the show will get rescheduled, or if it's worth having a refund. So that covers the reason why Idols was not a show. What was the other show? Well, the other show was Simply Red. Yet again, another rescheduled show because of the pandemic, and then we got the announcement to pull the show. Not because of storm damage, no, not because of the trains are being cancelled again, because the storm had finished by that point. So why was that show cancelled? Well, a member of the band went down with coronavirus, which meant because they were all in close proximity, they'd all have it at some point. So they decided to bite the bullet and pull all the shows until coronavirus had been cleared from the whole of the band and the crew, production team, etc. Now, who had coronavirus to start with? Well, the rumour mill was going around quite rampantly, but I can safely say that it was... No, I can't safely say it, because all the rumours point to Mick Hucknall being at patient zero of the group, but there is no confirmation on that. It's just the rumour mill going in overdrive, because hey, why wouldn't it? But allegedly Mick Hucknall had it first. But is that a bad thing? No, it's a pandemic. At the end of the day, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen, and if you get it, so be it. As long as you get over it and you're not an old person who might pass on from it, then it'll be fine. You just ride it out with some chicken soup. Anyways, I digress. So what's happening with the two shows that have been cancelled? Well, Idols still hasn't been confirmed, but it's possible at the end of March. And with Simply Red, that will be on the 7th of March. So not too long to wait. It's just a pain in the arse. It's a pain when you bought all the stuff to support your ticket, i.e. transport if you're coming from way out of the area, or if you paid for hotel rooms and whatnot. So it's just one of those things. But fortunately, because they called it early and made the press release as early as possible, they didn't fall into an Adele conundrum and make you wait until the day of the show before they cancelled it. So it was fortunate, very fortunate, that they like, okay, right, we're not going to do an Adele, and we will tell you that it's not going to happen, because we want to make sure that everyone within the production team, as well as the band, all the crew, catering, haulage, etc. Make sure that everyone is confirmed clean from coronavirus. And that's what's going to happen. By that point, it would have been the best part of 2 weeks. So isolation periods all over. And if there was a member of the crew, band, etc. that had coronavirus, it would be completely clear. So that was a nice bold move, and a welcome bold move about getting it sorted. So what do we have in the near future? We have UB40 featuring Addy Campbell in memory of Astro. Simply Red. We have James Arthur. Planet Earth 2 live in concert. Jack Savetti. Jeff Wayne's musical version of War of the Worlds. I love that show. I really do. And there's a matinee on that, so there is a very quick turnaround actually. So you got Jack Savetti the night before, and then you have Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds with one of the world's biggest stage setups, which is their own stage. So the crew, the in-house crew of the Motorpoint Arena, are going to have to completely gut out the stage, any seating that's knocking around, and get it all out of the way so they can put the stage in, and then once the stage is in position, they get the tiered seating bleachers, get those in position, pull those all out, and bish bash bosh, jobs are good, and then fill the middle of the floor with seats. Hard work, and the crew are really going to earn their money on that one, especially if there's an early performance. You have Royal Blood, then you have 2 nights back to back of John Bishop on his Right Here Right Now tour, and then Idols have actually now been confirmed. So that's going to be good. A nice busy month. Lots of things to look forward to. So yes, it is definitely going to be an interesting month ahead. With a bit of luck, there will be no more cancellations through bad weather and cancellation of trains, and so people can actually get to the arena. And hopefully no one else will be cancelling because of coronavirus, because soon enough, if we follow suit with England, there will be no legal requirement to self-isolate anyone. But we shall see. I don't see there being too much more deviation between all the devolved administrations, especially where it affects the local economies of their governed regions. So fingers crossed. So that's the end of today's quick update to see what's going on this week, and we shall catch you next time. Bye for now.